This is huge. One of the biggest mistakes I made in my first couple years of business was not fighters. I'm going to dig in today with the understanding that you've already handled all the legal business setup stuff for your new construction company. You set up your LLC or your S Corp or whatever, you were advised to do by your CPA and attorney. You've got a bank account, you've got the appropriate licensing, all that stuff. Let's push that aside, and I want to dig in here today about a few things I believe you should do immediately if you just started your construction business. Number one, guys, get your damn mind right of what's required to you now that you own a business. Your job, number one as a business owner, is to meet a need. Part two of number one, so that's 1A and 1B, I guess that would be, not part two of part one, you know what I mean. Meet a need and get paid enough to make a profit. That's it. That is your top job as a business owner, because the goal is to stay in business and keep meeting needs. Too many contractors are barely making it because they don't embrace the mindset. It's important to make money. Don't mess with the money. It's a huge mistake to believe that you don't deserve to make more money. You have this desire to be fair to your clients. There's a lot of head trash and a lot of BS in the world that if you're making money as a contractor, you must be ripping off your clients. Guys, that's bullshit. It's costs so much money to run a proper business. If you're just starting right now, what's coming for you are going to be things like training your team and recruiting, callbacks, warranty work, and reinvesting into marketing, having enough where you don't have to go do stupid payday loans to pay your guys and then rack up $1 million worth of debt in 3 or 4 years. Because I've seen this happen over and over because the money mindset is jacked from day one. Number two thing you should do right now, if you just started a business, is hydrate. Number two is build confidence in your numbers. You must become a numbers expert in your business. Your numbers. Mind your business. Don't mind anyone else's business. Don't worry about what the going rate is. Don't worry about what your competitors are charging. You focus on you and your numbers. Being new, you might not think that you have a lot to go on as far as the numbers. Like your brand new business, you're like, I don't have any overhead. Well, you do have overhead. Overhead is, and we did a video, maybe we could put a card here or something, I don't know, put a thing right here. Reverse engineer your income from day one. And an example here, if you need $5,000 for your home bills, and let's say you need another $3,500 a month to pay the bills in the business, that's $8,500, roughly $100 and something thousand a year that you need to keep after you produce all the work and pay for all the work that you do. You need to keep that. So I want to encourage you from day one here, build a budget so you have a starting point of what you really need and you can reverse engineer your goals from that. A lot of y'all are just starting, and I say a lot of y'all, including me, because this is what I did when I started and was a big mistake, is you just go out and you just try to sell work and you have no clarity around how much you need to sell, why you need to sell it, what your profit needs to be. So create a business budget for yourself. Pay attention to the math, get confidence in your numbers so you don't get yourself into a financial hole that about 90% of contractors do when they start a business. And then they wake up one day, they're totally stressed about the debt, the anchor of debt that they're carrying around every day because they didn't focus on the math from day one. Number three, learn to sell. All of the success that you want hinges on your ability to sell your work at the right profit margins consistently. That's it. Does you no good to have a right money mindset, know what your numbers need to be if you can't sell projects. Sales is just like any other skill. It requires commitment. It demands consistency for you to improve and get better. Sales is a skill that you're not born with. Anyone that tells you like, oh, you have the gift of gab, you could sell anything, they don't know what they're talking about, because the gift of gab is actually going to torpedo your fucking sales process because you talk too much. There's a lot of sales training programs out there fighting for your attention. And my biggest issue with these, just across the board, is that so many of these programs have this like bro culture.
Name of the game, move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
You know, sales training aspect to them, tough guy, blah, blah, blah. And they're missing what we call here in the fight, the spirit of the conversation. Sales is not about twisting somebody's arm and manipulating them. Sales is showing up with empathy, understanding what's important to the other person, being curious about those things, truly being a great listener with no agenda other than to help the other person. And when you ask the right questions and you have the right tonality and the right spirit behind you, your sales are going to increase at a rapid level. You're going to see massive results. You're going to be so different than everyone else that just wants to close the deal. Just like I said, that close the deal. Guys, sales is about communication. It's not about the work. This is a big mistake contractors make is you go out there, yes, you need high quality work. I'm tired of fucking saying that on this channel. If I go spend money at a restaurant, I want the fucking food to be good. That's a given. I expect it to be good. What pushes it over the top and makes me come back is the experience. Don't fucking message me about, you don't care about quality, Tom. Fuck you. I do. Damn it. I wasn't going to do that. Sales, you guys, is not going out and telling people how great you are. It's about understanding their needs, uncovering their motive. That's why on here, I've shared so many stories about GCs going out and selling $1 million remodeling project at a 50% gross profit, which was 30, 40, 50% higher than all the other bids. It's about people and communication, not just the work. I'm just stuffy for some reason. I don't feel bad. Probably don't look bad either. Number 4, get more eyeballs. You can't sell unafraid like we teach here in the fight and implement all the things we're talking about with the math and blah, blah, blah. If you don't have enough qualified buyers reaching out to your business consistently. You don't have a business if you don't meet a need and sell. You can't sell if you don't have leads. When the phone is silent, we do stupid things. We discount, we sell from a place of desperation, and we blow off all the fundamental things of human connection and communication and all those things that are important because we're desperate for the sale because we don't have enough leads coming in. I totally know what that feels like. But when you have a lot of leads and the phone's ringing, you don't have to sell from a place of desperation. So learn the skills needed to market your business in a way that attracts your ideal clients. This is huge. One of the biggest mistakes I made in my first couple years of business was not building and using my database. Okay, this is about eyeballs, right? So I had all these leads come in and I never did anything with them. If they bought from me, they ended up in some folder and I never did anything with them. I didn't market to them. I cost myself about $2 million in my first 2.5, 3 years of business, of repeat business. I didn't create and market to a database. So this is just one way that you can get more eyeballs is build your database. You worked hard to get the phone to ring. Take that person's contact information, whether they buy from you or not, continue to nurture that relationship. Guys, when you start, you probably don't have a lot of money to spend on marketing, nor do you want to waste the money that you do have. This is where social media is your friend. Post valuable content. Valuable content is not, hey, it's February and I'm broke and we're offering work for 10% off, because that's what a lot of you guys do. This time of year, it's funny. This is when a lot of you guys start using social media. You don't do dick through the whole year. You've done nothing to build your value and nobody gives a shit. And I go to your profiles and I look. That's why you have 1 like and it was your office manager. Nobody gives a shit. They want things that are valuable to them. Maybe this time of year on your social media, you go, hey, this is my wife's recipe. Everybody in our family loves it. And I thought I would share it with all of you as well. It's valuable content. Educate. Add value, make their life easier. That's social media. And if you say you don't want to do that, ding. Next thing you do to build eyeballs, guys. I'm in rare form today. Build relationships. If you're a newer business, one of the greatest things you do in addition to social media, which is relationships, it's social. Shake hands in the neighborhood, join networking groups, introduce yourself to other tradespeople. I've told the story thousands of times. If I saw a builder or remodeler truck drive by, I pulled out my little handheld supercomputer and I dialed the number and I said, hey, are you the guy on Route 59 in the blah, blah, blah van? Yeah. Hey, you build stuff. I happen to paint stuff. I thought we should know each other. That one phone call was at least $500,000 of repeat business every year with that builder, that remodeler that I picked up. Simply by doing that, we built a relationship. The more relationships you build, the easier it's going to be to grow your business. And then as you become more profitable, then you can start adding on some other things. Obviously, you should have a great website and the shit we've talked about here before. So these few actions that I've shared with you guys, will help you succeed faster as a contractor. Another video to help you win more I would love for you to check out is how I'd start a contracting business with less than $5,000. Hit that link, check it out. You guys rock. I gotta roll. I'm out.